Alright, let's look at question 6 now. So question 6 part A, we see that it has two different denominators. The fraction's got two different denominators. So we have to use the LCM as the common denominator. What's the LCM of 2 and 5? That's 10. So then 3y plus 2, the first one's numerator, will have to get multiplied by 5 because 2 times 5 is 10. So 5 times 3y plus 2. And the second fraction's numerator will have to get multiplied by 2. 2 times 3y minus 1. So then first expand the brackets, remove the brackets. 15y plus 10 minus 6y. Minus into minus is plus. Plus 2 divide by 10. So what is 15y minus 6y? That is 9y plus 12 divided by 10. You can stop with this, but if the numerator can be factorized, better factorizing. So 9 and 12, both of those come in the 3 times table. So 3 is the common factor, 3y plus 6. Here we cannot cancel 3 and 10. This 3 and this 10 cannot be cancelled because they are not coming in the same times table. But at times in some questions you will get numbers in the numerator and denominator where you can cancel. For an example, if you get a number like, after factorizing, if you get a number like 2 here, then you can cancel. 2 has 1 2, 10 has 5 2s. But in this question, after factorizing, what we get out is 3. So 3 and 10 aren't coming in the same times table, so no cancelling. Right, let's look at question B. Question B, Roman 1. We have been told a person bought 2 kilograms of rice and 3 kilograms of potato for 940. So they have said cost of rice, 2 kg rice, plus cost of 3 kg potato is equal to 940. So let's convert this to symbols. Cost of 2 kilograms of rice. Have they given us the price of 1 kilogram of rice? They have said X. So if 1 kilogram is X, how to find 2 kilograms? Cost X times 2 plus cost of 3 kilograms of potato. What's the cost of 1 kilogram of potato? That's Y. So if 1 kilogram is Y, how do we find the cost of 3 kilograms? Y times 3 equals 940. Then it's 2x plus 3y equals 940. Alright, the first person's story is done. Now let's look at the other guy. The other person bought 5 kilograms of rice. So cost of 5 kg rice plus he also buys 3 kilograms of potato. Cost of 3 kg potato altogether is 1540. So the cost of 5 kilograms of rice added to cost of 3 kilogram of potato altogether gives us 1540. So how do you find the cost of 5 kilograms of rice? 1 kilogram is given to us as X. The price of 1 kg is X. So 5 kilogram has to be X into 5. Potato price is Y. So Y times 3. So we get 5X plus 3Y equals 1540. So they want us to build a pair of simultaneous equations which we have built. This is equation 1 and the other guy is equation 2. Right. Roman 2. By solving them, find the price of, alright, we've got to find the price. So let's solve the pair of simultaneous equations what we built. So shall we go to the next page to solve this pair of simultaneous equations? Right. So the first thing I'll do is I'll write the two equations one under the other. The first one is 2x plus 3y equals 940. That's the first equation. And the second equation, the orange one, is 5x plus 3y equals 1540. Right. So there are multiple methods, or there are two methods to solve a pair of simultaneous equations. One is called the method of substitution, and the other one is method of elimination. I'll use the method of elimination. So when we use method of elimination, the first thing that we're going to determine is which letter are we going to eliminate. How do we decide that? The letter which has the same coefficient is the letter that has to get destroyed, or that has to be eliminated. Now look at x. What are the numbers that's in front of x in the first equation? It is 2. In the second equation is 5. So it's two different numbers. So definitely x is not the letter that is to be eliminated. Then let's look at y. What's y's number here? That's 3. And in the second equation, what's y's number? 3. So y is the one with the same coefficient, which means y is the letter that has to be eliminated. So we decided to eliminate y. Once we decide to eliminate a letter, we go to determine what is the tool we are going to use. We have two options. Either we can add the two equations, or else we can subtract the two equations. So how do we decide whether to add or subtract? When do we add? We add when the signs are different. When the signs are different, we add, because they are enemies. If the signs are different, they are enemies. So to destroy the letter, what we have to do is just put them together by adding. Now, when do we subtract? When the signs are the same. When they are friends, what do? We subtract. So when the signs are the same, we don't add. We go to subtract. So let's see, in this case, what is the tool we have to use? Now look at 3y's, this yellow color 3y sign, that's plus. And what is the orange color 3y sign? It is also plus. So they have the same sign, plus and plus. So when the signs are the same, what is the tool we got to use? We got to use subtraction. So what do we do now? Let's subtract. We'll be subtracting. We can either do 1 minus 2 or 2 minus 1. Whatever the method, either way mean the same, right? So let me do 2 minus 1, equation 2, subtract the yellow equation, equation 1. Right, so let's start. Let's put the equal sign in the middle. What's equation 2? Start with equation 2, that is 5x, the orange one, plus 3y. Then comes the subtraction sign, minus sign. Then the yellow equation, equation 1. What is equation 1? 2x plus 3y. But mind you, this entire equation 1 has to get subtracted from equation 2. So this 2x plus 3y should be as one chunk. So how can we make sure it acts as one chunk? We got to put brackets. Right, we are done with the left hand side. Now the right hand side, the number side. What do we write first? because we wrote equation 2 first in the left hand side, we have to write the equation 2's number first. That is 1540. After that comes the white color subtraction sign. Then comes the yellow equation's number, which is 940. So the first thing we do now is, in the next step, is removing the brackets. So 5x plus 3y, let's remove the brackets. Minus times 2x is minus 2x. Minus into plus is minus 3y equals 1540 minus 940. When we subtract, what do we get? 0, 0, 600. So now let's simplify. 5x minus 2x. What is 5x minus 2x? That is 3x. What about the y's? Plus 3y minus 3y. What is plus 3y minus 3y? 0. Obvious. That was our plan. We wanted y to get destroyed or y to be eliminated. So as we planned, it's happening. Y is no more. So 3x is equal to 600. Then how do we find the x's value? X is equal to, let's ask the white color 3 to go to the other side. How is this white color 3 connected to x? By a multiplication. So times 3 goes other side, becomes division 3. Then what do we get? We get x equals 200. Alright, we have found the x's value. Now we got to find the y's value. So how do we find the y's value? We got to use this x's 200 in the place of, we got to write the equations once again, one of the equations once again. Let's do that. Let's go to the next page. Right. So we can use either the equation 1 or 2. I'll use equation 1, but it's just a random pick. We can use equation number 1 or 2, whatever that you like. So 2x plus 3y equals 940. So 2 times, in the place of x, you write x's numerical value, which we found while ago. That's 200. So 2 times 200 plus 3y equals 940. That's 400 plus 3y equals 940. So 3y equals 940 minus 400. So 3y is equal to 540. So y is equal to 540 divided by 3. So y equals, we get 180. Alright, now let's try the summary. X equals 200. Y equals 180. So what is x here? X is the, look at the question. What have they given in the question? What is x? That is the price of, read the paragraph, then you will get to know what is x is. Here comes the paragraph. I'll put it here. So x is the price of 1 kilogram of rice. So let's write that in words now, so that it's easy for our readers. Price of 1 kg rice equals rupees 200. Make sure that you put the units. It's rupees 200. And what is y? That is the price of 1 kg of potato. So price of 1 kg potato, rupees 180. Alright, we are done with this question 6.